Warning, this video isn't for anyone under the age of 16. If you're under 16 years old, please leave the video now because we do get into some adult type shit. Thank you. People, I was right. This is the review, episode 10, season 5, Food Wars, the greatness, and I just finished watching the episode. I am. And it's hard for me to get hype about it because I see what JC Staff is doing and I see, hopefully this is what Yuto wants. But man, this episode was crazy. Now, like always, guys, this will be a podcast style review. I will be having a few images on screen, but for the most part, it's just going to be my voice. So go ahead on and open up another tab and just have me playing in the background and listen to what I got to say about episode 10 of Food Wars. Now, I was right, guys. This is definitely going to be 12 episodes max. Easily 12 episodes max. Next week, we will actually be working into the final volume of Food Wars. Not chapter, but the final volume of the manga. Because again, I own all the volumes, so I know where everything is at. And also, guys, just in case you're new to the channel, the way that my review is different from others is that I give you the review from a manga's reader's perspective without spoiling you. Okay, to let you know what are the differences, things like that. So, this episode 10 this season, it takes place between chapters 304 through 307 with a dip into the bonus chapter. Yes, you heard me right. It takes place between chapters 304 through 307, and it also dips into one of the final bonus chapters, one of the extra chapters in Food Wars. Now, I didn't realize it till someone pointed it out about 2 weeks ago, and I have to agree with them. Asahi's right-hand man, second in command, whatever you want to call it, has been completely erased from the anime because Arena didn't get kidnapped the way that she did in the manga, so there was never any reason for Asahi to ask his friend to do it, his close confidant. So he has been completely and utterly erased from the anime. Okay, so right then and there, I'm like, wow, I didn't even realize that one myself. And then I was like, man, he really isn't there. They have Sarge taking over the role as Asahi's, right-hand woman, second in command, whatever you want to call it. Now, from 7 minutes and 23 seconds all the way through 8 minutes and 28 seconds, that was anime only. That never happened in the manga. But I will say one thing. It was cool because we actually saw how people reached the semifinals. In the manga, we didn't see how they reached the semifinals because that was around by the time Yuki Murasaki, she had to leave the manga. She's the one that does the dishes or handles the dishes for Food Wars, and she wasn't available to actually handle the dishes. So there was a lot of cooking that was skipped in the manga that they kind of touched on a bit in the anime, which was okay, but I have to admit, at 7 minutes and 49 seconds in, Arena summoned forth an ice dragon. I don't know what the hell she was cooking where she would have to summon forth an ice dragon, but she did. It was a cool image. I don't know what she was doing to those other Noir chefs that never existed in the manga, but were there just to fill space in the anime, and show how everybody reached the semifinals. So again, like I said, that was anime only, but again, at the same time, I really can't knock it because it was really cool seeing some of that extra stuff that was completely and utterly left out of the manga for whatever reason. Now, overall, I'm thinking to myself, this is a good episode. They're being very consistent. They added a little bit of filler, but it's filler that actually made sense. From 723 through 828. It made sense. But then at 9:45, goddamn, we get introduced to Soma's mother. Now, let me explain to you guys. I know you anime onlys were freaking out. Oh my God, it's Soma's mother. We actually understand how Soma got his scar. This is incredible. And it was, but the placement was so off. And it was so rushed. We didn't even get her backstory of how they met and how she was this rebellious young teenage girl, kind of ran a gang. We didn't get any of that. It was completely and utterly rushed. Okay, and after the series is over, I highly urge you guys to go back and read Lee Dessert, the 3 bonus chapters of Food Wars. Our Shokugeki no Sama is referred to in the manga, and actually see her real backstory all the way through. Because this one, it was so out of nowhere. I wasn't even expecting it. I'm thinking to myself, okay, we're gonna get Soma's mother and possibly next week's episode, because I do believe there's only 2 more episodes left, 11 and 12. So I'm thinking, okay, she might pop up next week, or she may actually be saved for the final episode, which would be completely fine with me. But the way that they presented her right here in the middle of episode 10, what the hell? I'm thinking to myself, why now? She doesn't show up, not even in the initial end of the manga. She doesn't show up actually to the 2nd chapter of the bonus series of Lee Dessert. Now, seeing how Soma got a scar, that was really cool, because I believe Yuto and Shun, they released like a 4-page special in Shonen Jump in Japan, exactly how Soma got his scar. A lot of people didn't see that, so that was cool seeing that. Okay, I'm not gonna knock them for that. And all in all, guys, they missed one critical point when Soma said you can't make Arena happy. They watered it down, said some diluted type stuff to it, but the way that it felt in the manga, it made it feel important. We didn't get that in the anime this week, And Asahi's dish, oh my god, listen. Asahi versus Soma, the way that Asahi was cooking, it was so rushed, guys. We didn't even see Asahi gather his ingredients up. He just started cooking. Let's go. And then you could see, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seemed like the frame rate sped up. Like they put it on like a slow fast forward for Asahi's, like to try to fit it into the episode, because it was like incredibly sped up. It was rushed the hell, and it just didn't feel good. It really didn't. But I know if you're anime only, you're like, oh man, this was a great episode. Soma's mother, we got a scar, we got set up for the battle between Soma and Asahi, who's gonna win and take on Arena. I get that. I get that. But for us manga readers and that know the series, there's a lot to talk about, and hopefully I've explained a little bit of it to you guys. Again, overall, it was a good episode if you're anime only. If you read the manga like myself, I know at 9:54 you're scratching your head like, what the fuck? I mean, like Soma's mother now this early? Yeah, a lot of things was rushed. Yeah, and that'll do it, man. I don't really have much to say. The only cool thing that JC Staff did was we got to see Arena fight with an ice dragon, a multi-head ice dragon. That was cool as hell. But hey, that'll do it, guys. Thank you so much. I will catch you guys next week for episode 11, and then the final episode, episode 12. And then that'll be that, because they already covered Lee Dessert Chapter 2. So once they cover Lee Dessert Chapter 1, which I think that they're going to do next week, then the following week after that, they'll cover the final chapter of Lee Dessert's chapter 3, and then that'll be the end of the series. But hey, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys next week, and hey, sayonara, suckers.